One of the things we do here at One Rental at a Time is bring on millionaires that are actually doing this business. Our Tuesday guest, Omar Afaro from Southern California, the high desert, is here to talk to us on Tuesdays. And he's going to share exactly what he is doing in this market, in his business. And I can't wait to hear. What are you doing, man? What's going on?
What's up, Michael? Appreciate it. Thanks for the Tuesdays. I'm always looking forward to it,
Me too.
discussing what we're doing to increase our net worth and our value that we bring to the community. So today we're going to be talking about what I've been doing, and this is the one thing that I want everybody to understand. One thing, everybody wants to get into the investing game, one rental at a time. Hence, do the work, know your buy
Mhm.
box, put in that damn work,
Mhm.
period, right? But then
Mhm.
when you get that rental property, you paid 20, 30, $40,000 out of your pocket,
Mhm.
okay, for that down payment. And then you're only cash flowing $500, $600 a month. Well, you just took your savings, right? And this is as you grow in this business. I'm not deterring anyone from buying their first rental, okay? This is what I'm going to disclaimer right now. I started with $500, $600 a month in positive cash flow. Obviously, that's increased, and same with you, Michael. You've increased, but you've also did one thing.
Mhm.
You evolved.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is something where a lot of us want to hurry up and get to that rental to make us that cash flow. Well, I'm here to tell you that that cash flow doesn't change your life. It does not. It pays a bill or two. It pays your utility bill. It pays this. It pays your car payment. But the minute you have to go fix something up, you're negative cash flow for the year on that one property. And then they move out, and then they get evicted, and then et cetera, right? So this is one thing that I've realized in the portfolio. After you get to a certain number of doors, you kind of figure out like, okay, which is the one that's performing the best, which one is performing the least, and how much money do I have invested in these properties, and how much equity do I have? And this is the part where everyone thinks about like, oh yeah, my net worth is X. Okay, your net
Mhm.
worth is on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's not in your bank. You're not going to be able to deploy that money in case there's a deal that comes up.
Mhm.
So listen, I've been looking at the portfolio, figuring out like, okay, what's not performing, what's performing, and even houses that we depreciated and we cost segregated. And yes, we're going to be paying some recapture on some of these, but guess what? The amount of equity that's there in today's market before this hits the 7 or the 8%, 9% rate, which is going to diminish my value, or at
Mhm.
least it'll change it. We're deciding to sell about 3 or 4 different properties. Okay, I've already 1031 exchanged a lot of these houses, but
Mhm.
these 3 or 4, they have about $700,000 or $800,000 of equity in them that is
Mhm.
going to come back to us to reposition. Okay, so
Mm.
does it hurt? Yes. One of them makes $1,500 a month in positive cash flow with a 4.8% interest rate, but there's 300 plus in equity. And it's
Mm.
like, okay, I can't refinance the property. So I'm going to go ahead and sell it at the peak because we still can get some decent money for it in this specific area because it's a location, right?
Right.
And we're going to be able to clear the books with some of these. Will I say, damn it, I should have never sold? I might in the next,
Yeah.
3 or 4 years, but that money I can go double in a matter of 18 months. And if we are trending up with the interest rate, that means values will steadily decline or stay stagnant. Then my position is definitely better with the 800K in my pocket than it's sitting in houses, not being able to do anything, and just writing out the market.
Mhm.
Okay. Does this go for my whole portfolio? No, this is only a few properties that I'm going to do that because I know that if I added the cash flow, the 1,500 plus another 1,000 plus another five, right?
Mm.
That's $2,500 a month that I'm making every single month, okay, in pure
Right.
profit.
Right.
26, $27,000 annually I make, providing there's no issues with any of the properties. Okay. So that's 27K. So if any, and it's all numbers, if anybody says that you cannot make $27,000 with 800K of cash, then
Mhm.
you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
10% is 80,000.
Right.
10% is 80,000. I can lend the 800K and make 10%
Yeah.
as an
Yeah. So,
example.
So what I hear you saying is, you're looking into the not too distant future. You're seeing, given your skill set, your experience, your network, that you're going to have a lot more opportunities coming,
100%.
and you're going to need some more dry powder to take advantage of said opportunities, right? Some of them, of course, will be seller financing and creative. But what I hear you
For
saying
sure.
is, um, you're expecting to need more cash to strike and not do, 5, 10, 15% yield, but 20, 25%. So you're making a
30%. Yeah.
business decision to
Uh-huh.
sell 4 assets, pay taxes, pay recapture, but
Uh-huh.
that's your plan. And I think going in with eyes wide open, knowing both the downside, i.e., paying taxes, which again, I never make a decision based on taxes. I just pay it. If I owe it, I pay it.
Exactly, because you can make more money.
Yeah, and you're going to get ready for what's coming. So I'm excited for you. I think for you, knowing what you have is it's going to be fun to watch, and we talk every week. So as you get this, let's call it $1 million between friends, it'll be fun watching you deploy that over the next year to 2 years.
Yeah, it's a little scary, to be honest, but you know what? What isn't? If
Yeah.
it's worth if it's somewhere worth going, it's going to be challenging. It's going to be, stressful. You're going to say like, "Damn, should I have done it? Should I not have?" But this is the other thing. I've set myself up, I guess you could say. I'm cost segregating about 4 other properties for 2023. Okay.
Mhm.
So that 12-plex, the triplex, the bigger dollar, I think 2.9 or 3 million bucks that I bought in real estate.
Mhm.
Well, guess what? When I sell the other ones, this cost segregation for 2023, because I'm going to sell this year and
Right.
I'll have to pay recapture this year, that cost segregation will pretty much wipe out the
Yeah,
taxes that I would need to pay.
it
Well,
could.
let's hope.
Let's hope. Yeah, let's hope. Yeah.
Let's hope. And now that it's 80%, it's not 100%.
Right.
And we're going down a tangent, but there's a way. So if I end up paying 30 or 40 grand this
Yeah.
year, from just the recapture and income, I will take that all day. I'll write you the check today.
Yeah, no, I
So
agree. Yeah, I agree. I think
go
this
ahead.
is this basically what you're telling me and thus telling the audience is you're looking to make some big moves in the next 2 years. You're going to take the opportunity with a couple of assets to stack some powder. And then I know you're going to get aggressive, and you're going to feel a lot more confident having $1 million to play with than 400 grand. And that's what you're telling
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Yeah.
In
So I like
addition
it.
to, in addition to, I will have all this dry powder,
Yeah.
but I will also, this is one thing, I will also be able to um, allow others to participate in all of our flips on the private money side for
Oh,
10 to
nice.
12%.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
I'll be sharing the amount of profits we make and interest that we'll be able to pay out to individuals. Because sometimes, you know what, you don't know how to buy a house.
Yeah.
And at that point, guess what? You can participate in us and just it spits out some cash flow and you're good to go. And your money at least is working versus just sitting in the bank.
Yeah. I watched Jason Pritchard. Jason Pritchard is one of my experts on Sundays. And I think
He's
he just put
badass
out
too.
he's badass. I think he just put out an IG story saying that in his career, he's raised over 30 million bucks in private capital. Some of that's recycling and all of that. But yeah, private
Of course.
capital, yeah, it could be really helpful. If somebody wanted to follow you, be a part of what's going on in your world, how they doing that?
Guys, follow me on IG at Invest with Omar. Go to my link in the bio, click on it, gives you a bunch of cool stuff, and click away. And we'll be
There you go.
partners one day.
There you go. All right, buddy. Take care of yourself. Have fun.
You too. Thanks.